And welcome back YouTube to another episode of From the Depths, and we are pretty much where we were left, going from one battle into another here, and we're gonna be really quickly. That's just an Ogorot, and this is actually a lot more extra force here. And on tier Great White Excalibur, yeah, that's actually quite a lot more sizable. Let's try to get our fleets as close together as possible. So yeah, okay, we can actually pull these two. Well, it's slightly outsizing them. Okay, we can remove the millis. That shouldn't be that much of an issue. Which of the vehicles was that? Inwara, okay. Yeah, we can choose not to have the Inwara. That's Peggy. No, Peggy stays. Peggy has torpedoes. Peggy's nice. Fodder also stays. Millie. Inwara. I'm guessing Drena. Yeah, we can remove the Drena. And yeah, we're gonna be fine. 81,000 against 70,000. We should be just fine here. Of course, we also want to disposition slightly bit differently. There are submarines, and Quinta has no actual anti-submarine capabilities. No torpedoes on board, no real missiles, and the guns usually do not hit submarines all that well. So yeah. Ooh. Those guns. Now the enemy does also have a couple of predators there, and they're flying somewhere up high sky. Okay, I'm guessing there must be something of an issue with these guys. Yeah, it's I'm gonna guess some glitches with the AI, like always. And of course, we are focusing currently on the Trondheim, which should be the biggest vessel in this fleet. Yeah, kinda. Well, the Trondheim does have a lot of repair tentacles on board. And I'm thinking that Panthers here also have some repair tentacles. And I'm pretty sure that's falconed their death. So yeah. The Trondheim here being the biggest target, pretty much getting shot with everything. Yeah, more shells please, more shells. Yeah, the Trondheim is also like, to what I know, it's like one big metal block. So it's actually quite of a sturdy vessel and not that easy to destroy. Or sink, for that matter. A lot of shields up as well, so that can kind of get in the way. Yeah, we Quinta took some damage. It's not that bad, but it will stack up over time. Don't wanna stack it up too high though. Yeah, they're still firing up to the Trondheim there. I mean, if the shells do pass everything, they can do quite a lot of damage. But that slow rate of fire, that's kind of where we're kind of being left behind on the Quinta. And not even close on having the optimal laser munition defense, which, as you can clearly see, not very well protecting the vessel from attacks. Yeah, the laser munition was literally scaled down to be mainly anti-crime cannons and not that good dealing with anything else at this point. Yeah. everything simply having a single function does deteriorate the usefulness of it. I mean, that goes, you know, to pretty much everything from shields to shield projectors to generators to lamp system. If it only has one function, well, you can kinda ignore it. As a defense, it would be better off by simply stacking a bit more armor on top. Or that's my opinion of it, so, yeah. When you have to put so much power into the lamp system that you could pretty much easily just go for building an actual laser, offensive laser, then, well, why the hell not just build an offensive laser? It's not like you're gonna get anything out of lamps all that much. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion. It's that single purpose use, whether it be for defense or offense, yeah, usually does not have great returns, unless of course the weapon that it's designed to counter is very consistent, like for example missiles. But yeah, Trondheim here, yeah, it's slowly getting killed. Slowly, 76%, that's actually not that great. And Peggy there is like, shoot, you're not very smart at shooting all your stuff, are you? At least you're releasing all your missiles and torpedoes in all different directions at the same time. That's kind of good of placing guns both front and back end of the ship. It does not really care how the ship is positioned. The moment you have like guns only at the front, then the ship kind of have to aim toward the enemy, and if it doesn't do that, pretty much it will not have any firepower then. And the bloody repairs between this is not fun at all. Oh, well, I think Oatsa just got into... Yes, Oatsa got into the game. More torpedoes, more firepower. Where are you? Oatsa, it's back there. Okay, so the Asphodel is down here. Trondheim is up there. Oh, well, it's sustained by repairs at the moment. Sinking as well. We couldn't get it sunk, that would be nice actually. Even though, yeah, no, not going to happen. Trondheim is too floatable for allowing that to happen. The Quintep did lose quite a lot of secondaries yet again, which is not surprising at all. Those secondaries are kind of intended to blow off anyway. The prime guns are actually super safe, but the secondaries are not. The secondaries do blow very frequently, very easily. And Novgorod is in the game up as well, so that's okay. The predators are still around. It's one predator. The rest of them, I don't... Well, there is one in the sea down there. And that's about that. I think it's the Panther. The very ugly looking submarine things. They are very ugly looking. I'm not really even sure. Is it some custom coloring or textures, or is it like rubber or stuff? Because rubber, I don't remember, I didn't use it in a long time, but doesn't it have some weird textures on it as well? I will have to check on that one. That's another mystery, but yeah, these things do kind of look ugly. They just do. And it's all thanks to that color. Oh well. Well, they are repairing each other, and they are relatively small, so the repairs shouldn't be taking that long on one another. That'd be actually quite annoying. And they are firing quite a lot of continuous missiles and torpedoes. So yeah. I mean, we still have some detection for missiles on top of Volta, but a lot of them actually get destroyed up as well. That's super annoying. Yeah. I'm not sure. Quinta there, finally coming around, finally dealing with the Trotheim. And now it's targeting, I'm guessing, the Novgorod? The guns are aiming upward, yeah. The Novgorod is the next target. Or at least I'm guessing it is. No, they're going after the Predator. That's funky. I would think that the Novgorod would be the next target. Even though the Novgorod is already in the water. But I'm pretty sure like that the Predator here would not be the biggest of the targets. Would it? I mean, there's an entire Spectre down there. So maybe potentially it's signal jammers having that sort of an effect. Could be, potentially. Could be. But yeah, now that we're going after the Novgorod. Even though we have the Asphodel here. Which I'm pretty sure it's not that small. Yeah, it's 10,000 in volume. It's bigger than the Novgorod is. And even if you look at weapon count, I'm pretty sure the Asphodel has pretty high weapon count considering all the missiles it's carrying. Oh well, yeah. I mean, further changes to the detection system kinda obviously gonna occur, but yeah, and oats are literally being faced with a very annoying Panther here. Yeah, damage in the enemy territory. 2 damaged. Much better, much better. We do have the small one. 2 damaged. Yeah. Damage sinking, AI dead. AI dead. Well, that's nice to see. At least something dying without too much of a complaint. The Panther is there. It's like, I'm just a bit surprised that they're still alive. I mean, the number of missiles we're having should shoot them up pretty quickly by now. I mean, I'm guessing that they do have emitters on board, sonar emitters. But still. Well, Spectre seems to be next in line. Yeah, they're literally shooting at the Spectre now. I mean, Spectre is technically bigger than currently the Asphodel, thanks to all the damage the Asphodel has taken. Hell below 80% sinking. Yeah, the second Panther is also that. That's good to see. I'm also not completely sure how is Quinta doing. Ooh, it's taken some damage. Pretty much secondaries are off, yes. Guns, not like we have half of them, let's say. No, 40% of them active or so. Yeah, something like that. Well, the Asphodel is to damage there, finally. And we still have the Spectre to deal with. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be taking all that long to kill it. If we do hit it with the main guns and the battery. But even if not, I mean, the missiles are chipping its health away pretty fine. They're gonna be working just damaging the enemy territory. This is like, we didn't take in that amount of time. Ooh, actually we're taking like decent 15 minutes to kill this fleet. That's, yeah, 15 minutes, yeah, but still kind of tricky seeing that, simply because your ships will never die if they are in enemy territory. But the enemy ships, yeah, this just happens if you play with them. Let's see how much repair is gonna cost us here. 10, 15, 752. Oof. Yeah, pretty much 100,000 material for our repairs here. Let's see, Quinte, yeah, like that. Becky can stay somewhere on the side. I don't think we're gonna take Milligene and Invara into the next battle. I think we're gonna be just fine with just this. Even though we're gonna have to see. 82 versus 68. Yeah, we're not gonna have one of our bigger ships in the battle right off the start. But we will get everything else. Can we risk it like that? Well, yeah, let's do it. Let's pull just this, what we're having here. Yeah, also still needs 20,000, so... What did the enemy bring? Ooh, they brought the... Great White and the Excalibur. So yeah, two of the bigger ships in the fleet. There's still tier, it's I think even bigger than that. Ooh, it's actually 40,000. Okay, it is the biggest ship in this enemy fleet. Yeah. I mean, if Quinte does hit with its guns, it cannot do quite a lot of damage to Excalibur. It can actually sink it pretty quickly, but if it hits the right area, if it shoots for the right area, we're gonna have to see how quick that's going to be. Especially with Fodder being in a bit of a position there to obstruct. Really? You kill me? That's so fun. More or less saying annoyed. Oh, the Great White is back being a target. So yeah. How are you doing, Great White? 80%. Excalibur is at 88%. Would rather see Excalibur being shot more vigorously. I mean, Quinte guns, as I said, they're pretty strong guns, as long as they hit what they need to hit. As long as they aim for what they need to hit. Yeah, as you can see, that just blowing off, I think it was just like one salvo straight up and then back to the Great White. Well, the Great White is sinking. That's good. That's a good thing to see. It doesn't have that... Oh, it does have actually quite a lot of heavy armor on the inside. Well, it's dead. So now we still have the Excalibur there. Yeah. Quinte and Tyr main batteries are actually quite similar and kinda in this composition are very similar, but Tyr guns are actually quite a lot more powerful. It doesn't mean that overall firepower is significantly better on the Tyr, but when it comes down to pure penetration of the guns, Tyr guns are significantly better. The rate of fire, I think it might be a bit slower, or at least that's how it was when I last time checked on it. I'm guessing it's still the same ship at this point. Oh my god. Oops. Oh. I was kinda afraid that one of the podders might be actually stuck underneath the Tyr when the Tyr spawned in and would just blow up. But thankfully that didn't happen. Yeah. So I am relieved, yeah. But the tier actually does have quite a lot of more powerful guns. Less secondaries, but kinda, as you can see, those secondaries don't survive for all that long either, so even if it only has 3 of them. It does have extra missiles, and those missiles do tend to be more effective than guns are in a lot of the cases. Quinta is... Yeah, but Quinta guns is... I think they're slightly better rapid on firing, but they are less powerful and have slightly less speed, quite a lot less charging potential, and of course armor penetration, and when it comes down to pure damage, they do worse. But yeah, they're not that far off, but still worse. Still worse. I mean, if I would have to guess tier versus Quinta, yeah, tier is like 80-90% chance of winning. It's like that. And yeah, tier is going under. I mean, it does. The tier does have that weakness as a lot of the in-game ships. It kind of relies on its active propulsion to stay afloat, and if yeah, that active propulsion still seems to be working, so it's not gonna go down that easily. And it can happen from time to time, though. If the torpedoes hit the right spots, it can sink relatively quickly. Actually, we're nearby completely repaired all of our vessels. That's actually quite nice of you. Quite nice. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, also, the new tier, to what I know, it no longer uses any shields. It uses the shield rings, the shield generators. I'm not really sure what to think about those things. I mean, they kind of increase the armor piercing, armor of the ship itself in various directions, but when I was testing them, they give so little bonus, even on a relatively large ring. It gives very little bonus, and it didn't seem to be doing that much more than shields have, or that much less. I mean, as I said, I mean, shields, laser munition is now more against crime cannons than anything else. Shields are kinda against really fast advanced cannons, but even there, their effect is limited. So I'm pretty sure you could do without laser munition defense, you could do without shields. And I'm not really sure what the whole point of having shield generators is with that up either. It just, I don't think it would make much of any difference to a ship.
Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
At least that it looked like that. Okay, I accidentally pressed the wrong button here.
Receiving.
I don't really see that. I mean, if you're already putting stuff like that on the ship, I would suggest shields, simply because if the shields do deflect stuff, it's 100% damage. Well, the increase of AP, yeah, it will mean that you're gonna hurt less. Still getting hurt. Alright. How much time we wasted here? Ooh, well, we can do like 1 battle, 2 battles. Let's pull these 2 together. Let's see if we can pull them out. If not, we're gonna be next episode going from one battle to another. Yes. No. Let's go. Peggy. Yeah, sure. Father. Yeah, sure. Let's get Inwara and Jenna. Yeah, all of you guys. You guys gonna be picking on this smaller fleet against smaller fleets, even though we're still vastly outnumbering them, volume-wise. Yeah, we got everything in the battle. They got everything in the battle. Okay. Yeah, and there's the Asphodel and 2 cat sharks, and there are the Auroras, which I don't think we saw this far, and oh, okay, they completely changed it. I expected something completely different. Didn't Aurora has like 2 guns on each side, and they're like minigun you down? Now they're completely different. I really don't remember this ones. I mean, they do have the small jet engines on board, and those were relatively new, so yeah, I'm guessing that they got retrofitted at some point recently, and yeah, that I do not recognize them anymore. They're relatively small, they died relatively quickly, as you can see. Still, asphodel and cat sharks that we have to deal with. Asphodel, yeah, most likely gonna be the prime target here, considering it's a slightly bit bigger. Ooh, Fodders actually took damage there. Well, I mean, they were going for the... They were at the front, they were going for the Auroras. And in that time, I'm guessing they got hurt pretty badly. I mean, their Fodders did not have a lot of armor for their category class, and damaging them, yeah, it will happen. And yeah, Peggy. No, wait, Drena is also shooting its guns. Asphodel is dead. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have pretty comfortable victory here. 77, 74, 64. Yeah, that's actually... They're doing just fine. Even with the damage to the Fodders. I think they most likely just lost their one either the front or the back turret, yeah. So lost the back turret. And the other one is way back there. Yeah, and this one also lost the back turret. That's interesting. They both lost their back turrets, which would indicate that they most likely projectiles were following them, and that means that they got hit by missiles. Must be the Auroras that hit them like that. Or at least I'm guessing at this point. And so I'm gonna guess the Auroras hit them. As I said, Fodders do not have a lot of armor, as you can see. Not very well defended vessels, and well, I mean, for a destroyer type, it's gonna be fine for them. They're pretty much picket ships at this point, and they kind of serve their purpose fairly well. Fairly well. Okay, let's place these our vessels a bit into more coherent formation here. And yeah, we're gonna have to postpone our killing of the enemy base till next time. We still have one, maybe 2 decent battles up ahead of us, and then we pretty much we're gonna take that port. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today, and see ya.